Hello, hi, we're back. Well, I'm back and I'm recording another video. Unfortunately, the day definitely moved fairly quickly, and I'm recording in the evening, and I don't necessarily like recording without natural light. So right now we are using artificial, but I'm okay with it, and I hope you are too. I would like to talk about my most recent experience supporting one of my clients and their birth. The idea of dying, a death, I do want to acknowledge that there are differences on how certain people are treated in the hospital, i.e., people that look like me. I definitely acknowledge that, understand that, I'm aware of that, experience that, all of that. But from a general standpoint, the idea of releasing the old self to make way for a new self is and has been an ongoing theme in the births that I've supported. And in general, I'm sure other birth workers can say the same thing. Outside of folks being pregnant and going through something that is completely life-changing, transformative, whenever we're looking to be someone else or let go of something that's holding us back, there is a bit of letting go that needs to happen. And that letting go, in my mind, is a sort of dying, a death, right? In order to be this new person or aspect of yourself or personality, you have to let go of the old. And in letting go of the old, something that you're familiar with, something that your body is comfortable with, something that your mind and your thoughts immediately go to seek comfort, to seek familiarity, to fuel that space of knowing, right? People are actually comfortable with being upset, being sad, being whatever their mood or personality is. People are comfortable being miserable, generally speaking. They're comfortable in that space. And so in order to change that, if they do want to change it, there has to be a sort of dying that happens. And I relate that to seeing this shift that happens when someone is looking to have an unmedicated vaginal birth. There's this shift that happens where they're laboring, and it can go on for an hour or it can go on for days. But once they get to a certain point in their labor, some call it transition, some call it the next phase of labor, there is this shift that must happen. Either your baby's going to push you into that space, or you are consciously going to just release and let go, but it happens. And there is a death that happens. Outside of the atrocities that happen to Black and brown bodies, there is a death that happens to every single person, I believe, that labors for the first time and has their baby. They are shedding who they thought that they were. They're shedding this belief of either not thinking that they're capable of or able to. They are shedding and going from this cocoon of the 40 plus weeks of baking their baby to this new being that's going into a whole nother realm to help usher their child into this world. And for me, the way that I support is to talk them through that release, because not only are you letting go of that old you, you are now welcoming a new you, a new title. It's as if I'm watching a death. And so this video is for birth workers on being able to support your clients, also for people that are pregnant and going to be going into labor, and for their partners, people that have partners as well. This video is for anyone looking to become pregnant. This video is for literally anyone, to be honest with you. But for the birth workers, I want to offer a way of thinking when you're supporting your clients. When you're noticing there's this sort of holding, and of course people experience fear, especially people birthing for the first time or the second time or the 10th time. There is this fear that happens, that comes over. But if you're able to talk them through, what do they want to hold on to and what do they want to let go of? Who do they want to be in order for you to make this transition into helping your baby out? Yes, the baby's eventually going to come out, but why prolong it? Holding on to who you once were, because you're not going to be that same person anymore. And it doesn't remove who you were, all the other titles, but there is a part of you that dies. The old you has to die in a way for you to go to the other side and help your baby out. So this is for the birth workers. This is also for those of you that are about to experience labor. Start to bring into your mind and think about your concept of control, because when you're in labor and you're looking to intentionally have a vaginal, unmedicated birth, there is a space in time where you may want to retreat. And that is the space and time where, with self-awareness, you can look at yourself, look at the circumstances and the situation, and allow yourself to let go. Yeah, there's a death that happens. So embrace it, welcome it, and prepare to have the right support around you to really be able to let go. Peace.